I'd like to welcome people to Introduction to Psychology. My name is Dr. Paul Bloom, and I'm a professor for this course. If you haven't yet picked up a syllabus from the front of the class, please raise your hand. Are we out? Are we at a syllabi? Oh, please raise your hand, and one of the teaching fellows will bring it to you if you don't yet have a syllabus. The syllabus is also available on this website. This website will become important to you should you choose to take this class. It will include the syllabus, which will occasionally be revised well in advance. Also, all of the class material will be on this site, including copies of the slides I'm presenting, including these slides right now, practice exams, and any details on the written assignments. So you'll need to use this website regularly to keep in touch with the course. Today will be a short class. What I just want to do today is orient you, tell you what this course is about. I know this is shopping period, and I want to give you a good sense of what you'd be in for if you took this course. I want to go over the style of the classes, the evaluation, the readings, and so on, and then give some examples of some of the specific topics that we'll be covering. But before I get started, I have to point out something a little bit unusual about this class. We are being filmed. This course is one of 7 courses chosen to begin the Yale University Open Educational Resources Video Lecture Project. And what this means is that when the year is over, these videos will be available on the internet free for anybody who wants to see them. And ideally will be accessed by people across many different countries, some who would not normally have access to a university education. I see this as a good and honorable use of Yale's resources, and of course it's also part of Yale's plan for world domination. So because of this, a Yale University production team from the Center of Media Initiatives is going to be taping all the class lectures, and they're up there. The idea is that this should be as unobtrusive as possible, and the classroom experience should essentially be the same as if they're not there. So it's their intention to tape the lectures, to tape me and sometimes the slides, but not tape your faces or voices. So we're not having you sign release forms. 2 things. One thing is, personally, I have to remind myself not to use profanity, because children may be watching, so I'll try not to do that. There's also another complexity. If you are in the front row, or the second row, or the third row, it is possible that some part of your head, your back, or even your face might end up on film. If you are in the witness protection program, or you're some sort of fugitive, you probably don't want to sit in the front row. I'll give them, if people want to unobtrusively kind of slide back, that's fine as I'm talking. Okay, we're ready. So I'd like to welcome people to this course, Introduction to Psychology. My name is Dr. Paul Bloom. I'm professor of this course. And what this is going to be is a comprehensive introduction to the study of the human mind. So we're going to cover a very, very wide range of topics, including brains, children, language, sex, memory, madness, discuss racism and love, and many others. We're going to talk about things like the proper explanation for differences between men and women, the question of whether animals can learn language, the puzzle of what grosses us out, the problem of why some of us eat too much and what we could do to stop, the question of why people go crazy in groups, research into whether you could trust your childhood memories, research into why some of us get depressed and others don't. The style of this is there'll be 2 lectures a week, as well as course readings. Now, to do well in the course, you have to attend both the lectures and do the readings. There will be some overlap. In some cases, the lectures will be quite linked to the readings, but there will be some parts of the readings that will not find their way into the lectures, and some lectures, some entire lectures, that will not connect at all to the readings. So, to pursue this course properly, you have to do both. What this means is that if you miss a class, you need to get notes. And so you should get them from a friend or from the person sitting next to you. The slides are going to be made available online. So one of the things you don't have to do is you don't have to write this down. You take notes any way you choose, but if you don't get anything on there, it'll be available online. I'm going to post it in a format which will be black and white and easy to print out. So you don't have to worry about this. But again, attending to the slides is not a substitute for attending class. There's a textbook, Peter Gray's Psychology, 5th edition. And there's also a collection of short readings, The Norton Reader, edited by Gary Marcus. It's an excellent textbook, it's an excellent collection, and you should get them both. They're available at Labyrinth Bookstore on York Street, or you can get them online. I should note that last time I taught the course, I used the Marcus Reader, and when Professor Marvin Chun taught his course last semester, he used Peter Gray's 5th edition textbook. So there may be a lot of used copies floating around. You should feel free to try to get one of those.